Alright guys, the project at hand this morning is trailer lights. So I'm not seeing any light. I got my two testers, a 4-pin and my 7-pin round plugged in. I have running and blinker lights on the truck, and I'm not getting anything here. That 4-pin was shoved in a little more a little while ago. I kind of started on this and then decided it may make a good video. So don't know if you guys can see. Let me get a light set up on the Super Duties. Let's see if you can make out those two plugs. Right, let me turn the light back this way. Alright, there's two plugs here and here. I'll get underneath and show you. This ain't getting a good angle. Okay, so we have these two plugs. Let me stick this light so we can see. Actually, let me get it over here. Alright. So running inside the C channel, you have a round plug and kind of a rectangular-ish plug. Okay, the round plug is for your bed lights for the truck. That's a separate circuit. This is a tow package circuit, which is going down here to your plugs. And it looks like they already cut the blue wire, like they were having an issue with communication for the brake box. But I'm not terribly worried about that. They don't have a brake situation, so we just don't have any lights for the trailer. So let's check some fuses and the obvious things first. All right, I'm gonna try and do this holding it with one hand, but you've got all your rows of fuses. If you just touch the left and the right, you will see the test light light up, and you can go fuse by fuse and check everything. Now, there's a headlight high beam circuit, which is this. It won't come on until you have your headlights and high beams on. And there's a clutch pedal circuit, because this is a stick, and it's not going to come on until that's engaged. So you can go through and then pull the fuse journal out of the owner's manual, or look it up online. This is a clutch circuit. That's audio. Not worried about audio. So we go through and we check them all. Now I've checked all of these, and that's all good. And let me walk around. So on these models, you also have the power distribution box. 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4 are your trailer tow fuses. Now you have to have your flashers or your lights on so you can see left and right, because you know if the fuse is blown, you'll only have juice on one side. All right, so that is left and right blinkers and brake lights, and this is 12 volt and backup. So we've got power to everything, but we're not getting it in the back. All right, so we're here in the back. I'm gonna seat this a little better. I'm not getting any lights here, not getting any lights here. So let's unplug this and assume maybe this is acting up. This naked one right here is a good ground, or should be. So let's check our 4-pin, because they told me they had 4-pin power. So there we go with, make sure it's in the frame. Okay, so we've got blinking power. Okay, so the 4-pin is working. I don't know why my 4-pin tester's not working. Might not be good contact. So we're still not getting anything on the tester on the 7-pin. All right, let's go underneath and check the connections on the bumper. Okay, so that would be trailer lights again, would be our rectangular plug. But on this particular plug, you've got a splitter here for the 4-pin coming off the 9 or 7-pin rather. So if this is hot with lights, we should be hot here. The only difference is this has brakes and reverse and 12-volt power, and this just has lights. And I'm looking right here. I don't know if you guys can make it out. Let me see if we can. Oh, that might be our problem right there. So this little tab right here is jacked up. Matter of fact, you look in there, I don't know if you can see, but there's no locking tab that hooks to the locking mechanism right here. So that is probably our problem. Let me see if I can set the camera up and maybe we can test light the plug. Okay, so we still have our ground on the 4-pin, and now we've got blinkers. This is the burn up. I don't know if you can make that out. That's kind of burn up brake plug. We've got 12 and all, so there actually is good power to it, but because this clip, this lock is missing, it's not hooking on there. So we need a new 7-pin pigtail from the Ford plug to the back. All right, let's see if we can get our Ford plug separated. All right, that'll work for right now. As you can see, it's kind of rectangular, but the rectangular one is a trailer circuit, and the round one is the bed lights. So if you're wiring even a flatbed, or if you have a regular pickup bed, those lights go off the round plug and your trailer circuit goes here. That way if you get a short on the trailer and it pops a fuse and you have no lights on the trailer, the truck is a separate circuit. And it used to be that they would all tie into the same thing. So if a trailer fuse or a trailer shorted out, which happens pretty regular, you would end up shorting out and not having any lights on the truck or the trailer. So Ford split that up. Okay, so I'm gonna get another 7-pin and pigtail and see what we can see if that works and should get it fixed up. All right, here's where we are. We got the harness out, took the loom off. This is a new plug. Oh, this is the old plug with this type of setup. And again, this was just sitting on there, and you hit a bump and it just comes right off. So we cut that off. We're gonna put that aside. This is all of our wiring. And you can see everything split off between the two. So we're gonna strip these and wire them to the new switch. Let's tighten this up a little bit. Come on, you. Old stiff wire doesn't want to strip. these through here first. May have cut that green a little tight, but I think we can make it work. Yeah. Alright, they got the splices staggered. Alright, let me get my paper here. See what we got. Alright, I gotta get us a Phillips. Okay, so this one is labeled all the way around what it is, and so we're going to start off. I'm just going to start with this white. We're going to go to the ground. Let's see. I'm going to have to split that. I'm just splitting that white and going on to the ground plug with it. Okay. Left turn. Let's see. We're gonna have yellow. Let's see where I'm at here. Green, black, brown. Yellow is auxiliary. Okay, so green. It's gonna be running lights. Let's see. Where's our white? White. Then blue. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Into these big wires, since I'm not splicing forks onto them, I'm gonna split them up a little bit, just so it's not as bad on the plug. I mean on the, you know, where it sticks in right here. Takes up a little less space. And I know this, some of you guys watching see already that this blue wire is not attached to anything, but if you remember when we went to the truck, they had cut that wire off. I got too much going on here. They had cut that wire off to, they must have had some trouble with it. So we may or may not put it on because the customer may or may not need brakes. So we'll see how it goes. All right, you shake open. Doggone it. I know I'm getting out of frame here, but this stuff is pissing me off. First one goes right in, and naturally nothing else wants to go in. Let me get this twisted up a little better. Now we got you. Alright, so that's the white, which is the ground. Blue, which is the electric brakes. Right. Let's see where we're at. Ground, blue. Alright, so we're gonna need brown. And brown is whitetail. Okay. All of this is a big mess today for some reason. Damn shit doesn't want to stay put. Okay, where we at? I need black. Alright. Let's see. This came out. Green. So we're gonna do right tail, which is gonna be brown. Got that. Auxiliary. I don't remember which one is auxiliary. Where you at? That's in the center. Okay, so that's gonna be yellow. Oh hell, I should have got that first. Damn it. Well, shit. Everything I'm touching today is going sideways. Welcome to Ford world. Alright, come here, yellow. This white back in here. Probably not gonna want to go. The way things are going today, nothing wants to cooperate. Alright. Come on, you. Okay. Alright, left tail be red. What do we have here? We got orange and green. Green can be running lights. And we got a black, which is this one. Alright. Now we're gonna see what we got. Alright. Alright, where are we at? Common ground, stop, battery charge, and black. I really hate these little plates on these plugs. They hold, but they're a pain in the butt to get into. Alright, get in here. So my paper that has all of this stuff written down on it is not the same as what I'm seeing on this on the plug. So we're going by the plug, and then we'll test light everything, make sure it's all copacetic. Another thick one, so we're gonna split them out a little bit. Okay, orange, and this is brown white, and then yellow will be last. Alright, get these twisted up again. Then yellow, then white. Alright, well. Alright. Okay, so basically what we did is we followed the wiring on this broken plug, mashed it up, and so we'll test to make sure that everything jives with everything else. And then this boot is just going to slide over, and then you can tighten it down here to keep a bind on the wires, and we'll relume all of this. Okay, so this is going to work itself up and lock on each side, and then we're going to snug this down so our wires don't pull. Alright, I'm going to relume this. And the only thing we'll have to deal with is that blue. And we'll deal with that one once we talk to the customer. Alright. Okay, I need another little piece of loom for this side, but we're pretty much ready to test it out. Alright, so we got our 7-pin plugged in, and we have, I don't know if y'all can make out the that's left. Alright, so we got 12 volt, which is going to stay on, and right now I got running lights on, so that's tail marker. And my tester for the flat 4 is not working, so we got running lights on the flat. Alright, let's try left turn signal. Okay, we got left there, and we should have left here. And we do. I don't see if y'all see that. Okay, let's check right. Alright, we got right down there, and we got right here. Okay, last check brakes. Alright, we got brakes, and we should have solid there, solid there. Alright, let me check back up. Alright, backup's going to be on there, but not on the flat 4. And the brake wire, which I haven't decided if we hooked up yet, is hot too. So I call that done, except for buttoning this up. I have to make a few new drill holes, because of course this plug doesn't line up with the other holes, and I want to keep my mount for the flat 4. So let's see how we're going to figure that out. Alright, well, I had to take the other bracket. I wanted to save my mount for this, and the other bracket didn't have that, so I clamped it up, drilled new holes, bolted it in, put it all together, and tested it. So that project is done. Time to move on to the next one. If you have any other questions about light issues you may be fighting, hit me up in the comments. Alright, we'll see y'all on the next video.